Don't have the energy you used to? You want to put the zest back into your step? Then you need Super Mario Lizard Vitality. It's got everything you need to get your groove back. 100% guaranteed effective. Just look at what's done for me. And enter the code UNIVERSALIST at checkout to get a free subspace shipping on your order. So don't delay. Get your 30-day supply for only $29.99 Quatloos. Don't be a tool of the Galactic World Order. Get yours now. Ah!
Now streaming on Disney+. He's Dance the Hokey Tokey with Tusken Raiders. Relive the chase scene from Back to the Future Part 2. Now watch as the galaxy's most feared and badass bounty hunter relives the kitchen scene from Ratatouille. This show is getting to the point where Disney is just ripping off itself now?
You know who I am?
Seriously, what the hell is going on over at Lucasfilm? Any goodwill you were trying to win back is being completely squandered. Or at least Ming-Na Wen is nice to look at. Then watch as he gives Bantha scratchies and Treatos. Well, actually, that is the best part of this show. Tamura Morrison stars in the role that will eventually destroy his career in Kitchen Nightmare. What's next? Seriously, I don't even want to know at this point. But at least we get to see a Wookiee rip a guy's arm off.
Now streaming on Disney+. Coming up on the CW, it's prom night, and love is in the air. Until it's time to throw down! Sam and Miguel share a tender moment. But look who's crashing the party! Watch as young couples share a romantic dance. And fight! And dance fight! Be sure to watch an extra special episode of Kung Fu High Prom Night!
Hey everybody, Alice in the morning, WNBC. How's it going, everybody? Hey, Anthony that's enough of that. How's everybody doing? Sunday, 24th. Oh, boy. You know, there ain't really a whole lot going on. I'm trying to looking at the news. Not a whole heck of a lot there. Let's take a look at Variety. See if there's anything going on. Anything? No. We get box offices. Sorry about this, the Northman thing. I don't know what that is. Well, okay, listen, the Thor Love and Thunder thing dropped last week. So we'll talk about it here. Well, like I said, there's a stretch. There's a whole thing about, you know, Taika Waititi. I keep asking who are these things for. We can't play the audio because it's you know, Guns N' Roses' Sweet Child of Mine. I still to this day do not own a single Guns N' Roses album. It was 80, what was it, 87, 80, 88 or something? Granted, you know, everybody was wearing teased hair and women's clothes, and then Guns N' Roses came along, and everybody started wearing black leather. You know, Slash was buying up all the good guitars and stuff. So, I don't know if I'm going to go see it or not. It's not till July. I'm not looking forward to it. I can tell you that. So okay, let's so we got a kid running. Okay, we got Thor in a Halloween costume. Somebody in a Halloween costume. I don't know. So, and we got full adult Thor. So, and we got walking through the fire. His hands were once used for battle. Ooh, very impressive. And he's got the thing there. Grew now they're but humble tools for peace. He's overlooking there, okay, and they need to figure out exactly who I am. Ooh, how deep introspective. We can't play music because it's overplayed. We're bored with the song. Yes. Let me tell you something there, Cleric. Back like in '89, then when the MTV Music Awards was still a thing, they kept touting us, a special surprise performance that will blow you away. I thought, who the heck can it be? Is it going to be Paul McCartney? Is it going to be somebody? I thought it was going to be somebody good. It was Axl Rose and Tom Petty singing "Free Fallin'." Tom Petty said, "And I'm free falling." Axl Rose coming in. Like, really? That's a surprise? It's kind of lackluster there, guys. So okay, and he figures out exactly who I am. Okay, you're Thor. That's who you are. Thor Odinson. Sweet child of mine playing. Okay. I don't understand the point of this exercise. What is with the ropes in the chain? Well, yeah, okay, the ropes in the chain, big heavy chain. Oh, look impressive. Can someone who works out please tell me what the point of that is? I heard it's for cardiovascular health. It's cardio, it's better cardio than running. Let me see. What is the point of the ropes? Yeah, what is the point? Is the point of exercising with ropes? Battle rope exercises. Is that what it is? Battle rope? That's what it's called? Yeah, battle rope. Battle rope exercises are great for building muscular strength, increasing cardiorespiratory fitness, and enhancing athletic performance. They're low impact, you can perform sitting down, so they're a great alternative to other cardio exercises. Okay. Yeah, I remember back when MTV actually played music videos. We are that old. How long has it been since MTV stopped playing music? It's been a while. Been quite a while. You can find himself again, yeah. All right. So, big skeleton there. So, okay, he's working out. Look, sexy Thor is back. Live in the moment. The Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, the Stormbreaker. He's going, there they go. And my superheroing days are over. That's what you say now. She got a smile on her mouth. that's... So, okay, there's apparently a new Asgard or whatever it is. I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, blue-haired Katy Perry. Okay, not every god. See, now, it only has me thinking they put the Guardians of the Galaxy into... Hey, what's up, Kenny Long? Going to Las Vegas to the NFL draft. Any suggestions, things to see or visit? What's cool? Well, Planet 13 is the biggest source of weed. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. The Beatles store at the Mirage is kind of cool. Just check out the Bellagio, the fountains. They do the fountain shows every 15 minutes at night. There's all kinds of neat stuff there. You can go get yourself a nice buffet. The shows there. I kind of want to see the Legends in concert. That's just me. I'm old school like that. Fremont Street, big open covered area. Big thoroughfare. That's kind of cool. So, yeah. Just check out all the casinos and stuff. Neon Graveyard, Neon Graveyard. Mecca would be better to answer that. She's the Vegas expert. So anyway, Fish is by Blue Sky. Oh yeah, okay. There's apparently there's Zeus. Oh yeah, okay. Not every guy's playing. Okay, Jake would know all what this stuff is. It's tough to get Jake on a live stream these days. Yeah, he's doing the family stuff, Remember what I told you? New Asgard, please drive slowly. So somebody asked me about the cruise ships. The cruise ships are all because in the fjords in Norway, they parked the cruise ships. A lot of tourists coming over on those ships overnight from the UK, from Manchester. A lot of British tourists in Norway. They feel lost. In any case, she's seen. Listen, why does Tessa Thompson always look bored? Everything she does, she always looks bored. You know, there she is. Okay, yeah. All right. Hey, Tessa Thompson on board. Hey, look at me. And there's a purple guy there. Okay, so that apparently is Olympus. Okay, Chris Pratt, Guardians of the Galaxy. There's all right, Nebula, Rocket, Mantis, Drax. No Gamora, though. Groot's growing up fast. And here comes Thor. Yeah. Just listening. What? Just listening. Oh, war, sweet child of mine. I hate that song. Yeah, she's boring. She's very boring. Tessa Thompson looks bored. Brie Larson is aboard. Here comes the reveal. See, why do I get the feeling there's Milner? Yeah, geez, they found a prop light enough for Natalie Portman to lift. So, yeah, there you go. So there she is, Lady Thor. We're not supposed to be calling Lady Thor because 25% different. Look, she's been working out. No, she's that's probably CGI. Natalie Portman's 4'11", 4'11". All 4'11", 98 pounds of her dripping wet. You know, you can't call her Lady Thor because that means it's a different character. She Thor. I just don't know what to think with this movie. I really don't. I don't know if it's going to be disappointing. If it's good, I'll gladly admit it. But dripping wet with what? You know, self-satisfaction. We all Thor. Tourette syndrome. Boom, boom. I just don't know what to think. I really don't. This is one of those weird movies. Listen, I get a feeling a lot of the stuff we're seeing is from the first 15, 20 minutes. And the rest of this movie is going to be all about Natalie Portman. Maybe in the comics she'll be bald. Yeah, chemotherapy. Yeah, it's. Jake said to me, he goes, "When did the Thor movies get good? When did they become good? When Natalie Portman stopped appearing in them." Way to go! You forgot the thing that made you successful. All because Disney wants to do the movies where they have full ownership of the characters. And I know I bring this up is, yeah. I know I keep bringing this up about how the only reason why they're changing these characters is because they want to deprive the families of Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, Joe Simon, Steve Ditko. They want to deny them about a few hundreds, like few $100 million in royalties. Well, that's my estimation. I don't know what the actual number would be. Loki stuck at Disney Plus. Hell yeah. So I don't know, guys. It's weird. It's this weird thing. It's this weird thing, you know. They have so many stories, so much back material, and this is what they decide to go with. Really, I mean, this is what you decide. It's like, hey, this is the direction we're going. Well, pardon me. Political talking points. I mean, that's part of it, but a lot of it. Listen, they're getting their analytics from Twitter. Twitter is saying, "Oh, this is what people are passionate about. This is what people are passionate about, and this is what they're going to them with these 2015, 16 marketing marketing research, these analytics, 2016 data. I don't know. That's a good question. Let me see how many movies will Natalie Portman appear in the store. Movies Natalie Portman as Thor contract. Let me see. She booking on Portman, but Taiki G want her back. So this is from Polygon. So why did she leave? Why return? Maybe more Marvel is now playing a bit of catch up. Poorly Portman first attempts to extricate herself from Marvel Cinematic Universe began in her first stages sequel to Thor when she was considering a several-year break from acting. Oh, boohoo. Born 2011. According to industry reporting at the time, Marvel sweetened the deal, by including Portman, already a director with aspirations to do more, is in the process of choosing the film's director. That year, Marvel entered talks with Patty Jenkins, closed the deal, and would have made Monster director, the first one to direct the MCU cinematic film. Portman, an activist and advocate for increased diversity in Hollywood. Why do white women always scream the loudest? A woman has spoken out publicly in eloquent ways which female characters are boxed in by male-dominated cinema. Was energized by helping bring about that first. But only a few months later, Marvel and Jenkins parted ways, citing creative differences. Even though projects had yet to settle on a script, Marvel replaced Jenkins, who would go on to plant her flag in the realm of cinematic superheroes with hugely successful Wonder Woman, with Alan Taylor, Terminator Genesis. It would take another 6 years for Anna Boden to become the first woman to co-direct an MCU film, Captain Marvel, which sucked. And 8 for Kate Shortland to become the first woman to be the sole director of MCU, Black Widow, which also sucked. If Jenkins had gotten the job, she would still, for the foreseeable future, be the only woman to direct an MCU film about a male superhero. In 2016, Thor Ragnarok, a couple of months principal photography, Portman told Wall Street Journal that Marvel had no plans that she was aware of to use her character again. As far as I know, I'm done. I mean, I don't know. Maybe one day they'll ask for Avengers 7. Pardon me. Aloha. I have no idea. As far as I'm done, it was a great thing to be a part of, which is precisely why I made Portman's appearance in Marvel Hall H's presentation during San Diego Comic-Con so surprising. Absolutely no indication that she or Marvel Studios was interested in renewing their relationship to that degree. Her return appears to be due to deliberate work of director Taika Waititi. Unlike Ragnarok, which was scripted by a trio of Marvel Studios stable writers before it entered directorial search, Love and Thunder's story comes straight from Waititi and Jennifer Caden Robinson, Sweet, Vicious, and Hawkeye. It was that story and this expanded role for Jane Foster that Waititi credits in getting the actress on board. I just said to her, "Are you interested in coming back to this thing, but doing something really different?" He told Variety 2019. No one wants to keep repeating themselves. In the case of most of these films, if you're not a superhero, you really don't want to keep doing that. I mean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to come back again. I would want to come back again, change things up. Portman seems concurred, telling ET Online that upon seeing the script and new role for Jane, I was like, this is very exciting. Also, Waititi is attached. I love Tessa and Chris so much. It's so exciting to get to work with them. With response to the Thor Love and Thunder teaser, it's safe to say a lot of people are finding it exciting too. I wouldn't say that. Again, though, she can't. Rob, that isn't her. That's a stunt double. Portman is wearing a bodysuit. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Listen, there's 3 stunt doubles. There's 3 people in that costume at any time. That's usually how it works on the set. You know, at any given time, there's usually 3 people in the hero costume. There's 3 guys in the Mandalorian armor usually. You know, you have 2 stunt doubles. You got the actor. Sometimes 4. You know, while they're off doing second unit stuff. But how? Let me see. How tall is Natalie Portman? She's got to be 4'11". Natalie Portman height. It says she's 5'3". She's not 5'3". She is not 5'3". She's not 5'3". Come on. I don't believe for a second she's 5'3". Like she's got to be 5 feet, 4'11" at the most. I mean, everybody exaggerates. So this is Love and Thunder with stunt doubles. Probably a lot of stunt doubles. Yeah. 5'3", she stands on a box. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Let me see. Chris Hemsworth is how tall? How tall is Chris? Chris Hemsworth's got to be at least. I mean, Chris Hemsworth is got. I mean, yeah. Okay, there she is standing next to. Here she is standing next to Tom Hiddleston. So let me see what. See here. Hold on. Okay, there she's standing next to Tom Hiddleston. Tom Hiddleston is at least what? 5'10"? Tom Hiddleston height. Tom Hiddleston is 6'1". Says here. So he's at least got a good foot on her. And she's wearing heels. Look, she's wearing heels. She's wearing 6-inch heels. Tom Hiddleston's got pretty big heels here, but I mean, if he's 6'1", and she's got these heels on, these spike heels on, that means she's got to at least be 5'1". At the minimum, at the maximum, she's got to be 5, which means about 4'11" is about right. Now that Thor's needed, now that Nat is Thor, can Mecca be Thor after? I guess. Listen, it's not about. Listen, it's about believability, is what it is. I keep saying, my mom, who knew nothing about superheroes, she knew Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, the big ones when she was a kid. I showed her a picture of Natalie Portman. Hey, Mom, she's going to play a superhero. She looked at her and she looked at me and says, who's she going to save? Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, so Amelia, not solid. No, she's not solid. Well, she has no muscle. She's a vegan. She reminds everybody she's a vegan. I'm a vegan. So I'm a vegan. She was on the Daily Show with Jon Stewart one time. He goes, you speak French? She goes, yeah. And so he's asked her in French, literally, how for a sandwich. And she's like, what is that? What is that? That means, would you like a croissant sandwich? I'm a vegan. I don't know what a croissant sandwich is. So, so here we are, folks. Thor Love and Thunder. Well, Jake said one time that if we really wanted a comic accurate Thor would, he would be a frog. He'd be a frog, a woman, and he would die every 3 years. Yeah. She has muscles. Yeah. No, she's not solid build. No, she's very thin, very frail. Remember that movie Annihilation she was in? Natalie Portman, Annihilation. I mean, she was in this movie with a bunch of, look, I mean, she was in a movie with a bunch of people, like, going into this thing here. Rescuing Oscar Isaac. She's got a gun and everything. Pardon me. Again, we're coming in believability here. But why did Annihilation flop? Why did Annihilation flop? You know why it flopped? Because nobody believes Natalie Portman is a battle-hardened anything. Brits are naturally tall. So are the Danes. Danes are tall too. Danes are the tallest people in the world. See, I got all those bad Italian dominant genes, like short, bald. Yeah, thanks a lot, Dad. But as my dad used to say, better days are coming. So, yeah. So, Coachella. This was this weekend. I don't know why I'm talking about Coachella. I saw Phil McKnight talking about Coachella. Compared to Latina actresses in Alien, no presence. Actually, she was Jewish. I can't remember what her name was off the top of my head, but she was actually Jewish. Aliens, Vasquez. I think Vasquez was her name. Jeanette Goldstein was her name. Pardon me. You can't do that now because that would be appropriating cultural appropriation. She was decent in Leon the Assassin movie. About 5'10", so to 6 foot, so pretty average. All I wanted was 5'10". 5'9". I would have settled for 5'9". Yeah, you know what? Topped out at 5'7". That's on a good day. So, anyhow, so that's Thor Love and Thunder. I don't know, man. Don't know. Do not know. So, It's just weird. It's really weird. I'm like, really weird. I'm like, yeah, and I know they're gonna. Oh yeah, she was badass in that film. Oh yeah, she was actually the mom in. She actually played the mom very briefly in Terminator 2, who's the Terminator stabs the dad, remember? I don't know, guys. I really don't know. But so okay, what else we got? Picard still sucks. Oh my god, Picard sucks. Holy cow, does Picard suck. So I cannot bring up a this whole thing about Picard. That should calls for the Trek bumper though. Let's see. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Holy crap on a cracker, is Picard bad. Nitpicking Nerd was saying, if you haven't seen Nitpicking Nerd, go check out his channel. It's got a great channel. He said this could be one of the stupidest things I ever saw, and I would have to agree with him. Holy crap. I mean, first of all, the whole subplot with Agnes is the Borg Queen. Okay, Agnes is the Borg Queen. Okay, listen, you want to do that, fine. Okay. But you know what? It makes not a bit of sense. She goes into the bar, she smashed the window to get a endorphins rush. And then they, 7 of 9 and Raffi, the least convincing couple I've ever seen. They asked the bar owner, he's sweeping the glass. So first of all, it's not boarded up or anything. Usually they just board it up, until they get someone out there to replace it. They ask him, hey, can I ask you about your window? Okay. What about it? And he says, they don't ask, hey, there's a woman here in a red dress. Did you see her? Who'd she leave with? Who was the guy she left with? You know his name? Is he a regular? Any idea where he works? Any idea where he lives? No, they just... And then they find the guy, dead in the alley. So you're telling me in the 14 hours that between the time she left with this guy and by the time he got dumped in the alley, they went a whole block and a half. Then they find Agnes eating car batteries. Never mind that the acid would probably eat away her skin. She wouldn't have teeth. She's eating car batteries in the next lot. For God's sake. And then for some reason, she spots 7 of 9 and Raffi. She hops up on top of the trunks of the cars, or in his phone box we call it the boots. She runs across the boots and starts choking Raffi and knocks out 7 of 9. And the whole thing, there's that other subplot. There's like 2 concurrent subplots. The other subplot with Dr. Data and Soji, I have no idea what her name is. She literally gets a magic bullet from Q. Now, Q needs her to get the cure because she's going to convince Dr. Data to get a bunch of mercenaries and scrub the launch after Agnes partially assimilates them. I'm like, what kind of Rube Goldberg machine plot is this? I don't get it. I really don't get it. I really don't freaking get it. Like I said, it's a human can eat anything. Just will they survive is another question. Yeah. The whole thing. Oh, what's in the bat? What's in the phone? Lithium ion. That was their attempt to be science fiction-y. And she's not. And the thing is, there's lithium ion in the phone batteries, but there's zinc plates in car batteries. So does she need zinc or does she need lithium ion? Oh God, yeah. And so the other guy is, and so like I said, the FBI guy. It turns out he was a little kid when the Vulcans tried to mind meld with him, and for God's sake, it just all falls apart. And there's 2 episodes left. I don't understand. There's 2 episodes left. It feels like it's going to be wrapped up very soon. It's going to be wrapped up in the next episode, but there's 2 left. What are they possibly going to do? Never mind that the whatever her name is, Renee Picard, that she would never be an astronaut in the first place, was a self-trained pilot who can't land a simulator, is going on a very important space mission. Plot written when someone's on fentanyl. Really bad for everyone involved. You know what I said, Michael Bashir's? It's like they had a bunch of half script ideas. They had a bunch of unfinished scripts. And instead of taking it as, okay, we've got, I don't doubt there's going to be a giant space battle with giant explosions. But it's like they said, okay, we got all these ideas. Let's try to flesh out the best ones. It's like they had a bunch of these unfinished scripts and they flung them up in the air and said, okay, now put them back together. And there's our story. It really is astounding. It really is astounding how bad this is. It really is. On your worst day, someone could probably write something better than this. And this is obviously this season was obviously all an effort to save money. This was all an effort to save money because it's incredibly expensive to shoot these shows. And this is all really bottle episodes. These are all bottle episodes. That was one of the stipulations Patrick Stewart had. Patrick Stewart said he'd come back, but he didn't want to go to Vancouver or Toronto. He wanted to stay in LA because he lives in LA. Listen, I don't blame the guy. The guy's getting older. The guy's getting older. He doesn't really want to do a whole lot more traveling. And the other thing, it's you get travel at a certain age. It becomes kind of dicey. I don't understand though how it can be this bad, and how really, even if you had someone. If you hired a competent television writer, well, that's how. You hire a television they don't have competent writers. Now, and the other thing too is there's the other subplot about Rios and the doctor lady Like, oh, we can't change the timeline. We can't change the timeline. But we're going to bring her and her kid on board the spaceship. You just changed the timeline. You talk about the butterfly effect. The name of the clinic is the Las Mariposa. The butterfly. Oh, foreshadowing. What happened to Picard's dog? Oh, who knows? They hired activists instead of writers. Typical Hollywood BS. I think. Let me take a look at the writers of Picard. Hold on. Star Trek Picard. Let me see here. Who is Peyton List? No, that's not Peyton List. Did you know? Official date. God, this is so bad. Episode guide. Here we go. Mercy. Who wrote this last episode? Written by, like I said, 22 producers to come up with something this bad. And who's giving this 8.1, 6.5 on IMDb? Let's see. Picard. I was trying to find the writers for this episode. I'm not having a whole lot of luck here. And everybody's an alcoholic, and everybody drinks, and everybody's damaged. Oh, he's deep in trouble. Look, he's drinking. He's deep in his trouble. No, he's not deep in his trouble. Let me see. Mercy. Where the heck is it? Add a plot. Mercy. Where the heck is... Oh, written writers. Based upon characters created by Gene Roddenberry. Akiva Goldsman, Michael Chabon says were the writers. Here we go. Writing credits. Akiva Goldsman, Michael Chabon, Kristen Beyer, Alex Kurtzman, Cindy Apple, Kristen Beyer are the writers. Cindy Apple is... What did she write? She's written something called Heartbeats, which I don't know what it is. Young and Hungry, We Are Men, Desperate Housewives, production staff. Oh, this is additional crew. Story editor. She's been working in television industry since 1996 on Hope and Gloria as a writer's assistant. She's got 7 writing credits. 3 episodes of Picard, MacGyver, Superior Donuts. I didn't know. Oh, that was that Judd Hirsch show. That didn't last long. Heartbeat, Young and Hungry. She wrote an episode of The Odd Couple with Thomas Lennon and Matthew Perry. She also wrote 1 episode of Desperate Housewives. She has like virtually no science fiction street cred at all. Jeez. Absolutely no science fiction street cred at all. No geek cred either. Unreal. Like I said, they got amateurs. I don't understand. Like I said, they're getting people because they're cheap. Really, they're getting people because they're cheap. So the writing staff is a total train wreck. Yeah, it is. I actually had a blue purple hair 15 years ago. Just waiting for that as first time in New Zealand. Oh, okay. If I get a science body, I don't want to have to use the bathroom. Yeah. One of the things is about Picard. You have all these concurrent all these concurrent B plots, like, and they're going to be they're going to be resolved within just like a few simple. She said, "Oh yeah, they're going to brush it away, hand wave it away." Oh, we're going to hand wave it away. But didn't have scoop timeline? Nope. She wasn't important anyway. What about her kid? Doesn't matter. Nobody believes him. What about all those people he loved the bus? Pay no attention. Yeah, they kept insisting, oh, we can't interfere with the timeline. They've done nothing but change the timeline. Yeah, drinking is as edgy. So, for crying out loud. Okay, so we're coming up on 46 minutes. Again, we're not a whole lot of news today, this weekend. Ezra Miller's in trouble. No surprise. I'm not going to talk about the whole Disney thing. I'm supposed to have a video coming up on it, but it's not finished. But people know a lot more than I do. Have been commenting on. I will just say that. I will just say about the whole Disney thing is that a lot of the arguments we're hearing from certain people are similar to ones I heard in the 70s and 80s. And that's all I'm going to say. Everything old is new again. Sean Rouse, $4.99. Season Picard with just one episode TVNG. Yeah, probably. Bill Murray's in trouble. Oh yeah, Bill Murray's in trouble too. Something that happened on the set. What about Bob? Really? What about Bob? What about Bob's a good movie, but it's not worth canceling him over that.
No, they're going after him for the new one too. The Aziz Ansari movie.
Oh, the Aziz. Yeah, the Aziz Ansari. Hold on, Bill Murray. The real news here is really Aziz Ansari still has a career. I'm as shocked as you are. Bill Murray suspended after complaints. Film suspended. This is here from NPR. Production on Bill Murray Being Mortal is halted after behavior complaints. Searchlight Pictures suspended production Being Mortal. Complaint file inappropriate behavior actor Bill Murray. Production sent the letter to cast and crew this week saying it was looking into a complaint, though it did not say who or what it was about. After reviewing the circumstances, it has been decided that the production cannot continue at this time. The memo read, "We are grateful to all of you for everything you have put into this project. Our hope is to resume production. It's unclear whether Murray will be replaced in the movie, which began production at the end of March. Actor Aziz Ansari wrote the script." Oh, well, there you go. "Based on a nonfiction book, Being Mortal, Medicine, What Matters in the End." Ansari is also making his directorial debut on this film and acting in it. Everybody wants to be freaking Woody Allen. Along with Murray and Seth Rogen. Oh boy, there's reason Seth Rogen. There's enough reason to cancel it. Searchlight's memo confirmed. NPR also said working with Ansari and his production partner Yuri Henley to figure out next steps for the film. A spokesperson says Searchlight would not comment on investigations. NPR also reached out for comment through an attorney who has represented Murray in the past. 71-year-old actor known for his deadpan style of comedy, something he honed in Second City improvisational comedy troupe in Chicago and the National Lampoon Radio Hour before joining the cast of Saturday Night Live in 1977. He went on to star in comedies Ghostbusters, Caddyshack, Groundhog Day, among other films. He also appeared in several Wes Anderson films, such as The Royal Tenenbaums, The Grand Budapest Hotel, and The French Dispatch. He also co-starred with Scarlett Johansson and Sofia Coppola's 2003 film Lost in Translation. What has she done lately? Is she directing commercials or something? Let me see. Sofia Coppola, what she's doing. Sofia Coppola. Oh, she actually has a few movies. Marie Antoinette, Somewhere, Bling Ring. Okay, yeah. So she's still around. Over the years, the actor became something folk hero, crashing parties and kickball games, photobombing engagement parties, surprise bartending South by Southwest Festival. Instead of an agent or PR representative, the elusive actor famously has a 1-800 phone number to field offers for scripts and movie roles. On set, Murray has also developed prickly persona with a bad temperament, reportedly crashed with directors, co-stars, and others. Well, yeah, I wrote the documentary about that. His fellow SNL and Ghostbusters co-star Dan Aykroyd referred to him as the Murricane for his mood swings, according to the book National Saturday Night Backstage History Saturday Night Live. Murray and Chevy Chase famously traded insults and blows on set. Murray's longtime friend Howard Ramis told the New Yorker their arguments got so heated in the set of Groundhog Day, he and Murray stopped speaking for more than 2 decades. He was an Irish drunken bully, Richard Dreyfuss told Yahoo, adding Murray once screamed and threw an ashtray at him during production 1991's What About Bob? The film's producer Laura Ziskin quoted Kim Masters' book Keys to the Kingdom, saying that during a spirited disagreement about time off, Murray threw her into the lake. Bill also threatened to throw me across the parking lot and then broke my sunglasses and threw them across the parking lot. I was furious and outraged with him at the time. But having produced a dozen movies, I can safely say it's not common. It is not common behavior. Lucy Liu told the podcast Asian Enough that she had to stand up for herself against Murray during a scene rehearsal in 2000 movie Charlie's Angels. Bill started to hurl insults. She said, adding that they were directed at her. It was unjust, uncalled for, and some of the language was inexcusable, just unacceptable. I was not going to sit there and take it. Murray was replaced in Charlie's Angels sequel Full Throttle. Later, Murray insisted their 20-minute argument was blown out of proportion. We began rehearsing the scene, and I said, Lucy, how can you want to say these lines? They're so crazy. She got furious with me because she thought it was a personal insult. But the reality is she hated the lines as much as I did. But for 15, 20 minutes, we went our separate corners, threw hand grenades and skyrockets at each other. In 2007, he was divorced from Jennifer Murray, who alleged he physically abused her and left threatening voice messages when he traveled out of town in court documents. She claims Murray hit her in the face and then told her she was lucky he didn't kill her. So, okay, Bill Murray's always been an a-hole. Bill Murray's always been an a-hole. Steve Botham, $2 super sticker. Thank you very much. Some actors are just jerks as long as he didn't grow people, say racist stuff, abuse, and then have to work with these gifted people. Try smooth over conflicts, manage them. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Oh, boy. So, okay. So that's how boring it is. I'm yawning. All right. So Bill Murray. Bill Murray's a jerk. We know that. He's always been a jerk, though. Okay, so we're coming up on. We are at the top. We are at the top of the hour. Let's look at some animal news. Try to leave you something. Nice story, maybe. Yes, the Vegas one with the ducks. The geese. Vegas geese. Let me see here. Where was that? Oh, yeah, this is cute. This is a cute story. So, one of you said you were going to Vegas. And so, maybe you'll see something like this happen. Gaggle of geese stroll down Las Vegas Strip. So, there we are. Now, Canadian geese are all over the place. But here, like a little family of geese. Oh, they're so cute. This is hilarious moments. Bystanders left bemused as a gaggle of geese wandered down the Las Vegas Strip in Nevada.
Yeah.
They have their own police escort.
Yeah, they will. Canadian geese don't mess around.
Yeah, Canadian geese are mean, man. They're mean. So. So there you go. There's body cam footage of it too. Actually, there's another one. There's another incident. This is actually fairly common in Las Vegas. This is taken from the policeman's body cam footage. So we're going to share that. So the geese made it. They made it safely. They're looking for the flamingo. Yeah, that's right. Canadian geese are mean. They are mean. I have another animal story actually, too. So I mean, so yeah, you never know what you're going to find out there. So we're going to come up with this story here. Wallaby missing from Memphis Zoo, found in bush after disappearing during storm. Honey Bunch the wallaby went missing as he was being moved from a kangaroo exhibit to the animal hospital due to nearby flooding. Zookeepers at Memphis Zoo in Tennessee said that they found the wallaby that went missing during a Wednesday move to an animal hospital, prompted by rising floodwaters around its outdoor enclosure. Honey Bunch, the 21-month-old wallaby, was found alive and well Friday morning, hiding near his exhibit after a zookeeper noticed tracks leading towards the bush. Jessica Falk, the zoo's spokesperson, said the zookeepers suspect he was there the whole time. It was an area right behind the exhibit that had been searched multiple times in the past 36 hours, but he was camouflaged really well and hidden very well under a bush, Falk said. The forecast for severe storms across Tennessee on Wednesday had prompted zookeepers to closely monitor the wallabies and other Australian animals that were housed together in the zoo's new Kangazoo exhibit. Jessica Falk, a spokesperson for the zoo, said Thursday in an email. Falk said the flooding had caused Lick Creek, which runs around Kangazoo, to overflow its banks in the past, but nothing compares to the flooding we saw last night. The team had been watching the creek for any signs of flooding, but as with all flash flooding, it happened so fast, Falk wrote. The zoo said in a news release, we had staff at the zoo as it's starting to flood and began evacuation procedures. But when keepers tallied the animals at the hospital, they realized one was unaccounted for. Immediately, zoo staff began searching for the missing animal during the massive storm. Zoo staff has continued actively searching for the animal this morning. However, the wallaby has still not been located, the release said. Memphis Police Department assisted in the search. Memphis Commercial Appeal reported that wallabies had been overseen by zookeepers in a separate section in preparation for the VIP section. Wallabies meant for open in April. After the Kangazoo debut in March, Falk said there are 4 wallabies in total. Any member of the public who sees the wallaby is encouraged not to approach it and to contact Memphis Zoo. Said the wallabies gentle and fairly skittish animals that are shorter than kangaroos. While some escapees are never found, others like Honey Bunch are located. In March, Zoo Flamingo made a wing for it during a Kansas storm in 2005, was spotted again on the Texas coast. So there you go. Good, nice ending for Honey Bunch, the wallaby. There are wallabies that have gone feral in the UK because of a similar situation. Yeah, the goose total won't total your car. Goose poop, actually, when geese poop on your car, at least a stain. If you don't get it off soon. Moose and geese together are super mean, yeah. So there you go. Everyone. So like I said, we've been on the air for about an hour. Everyone. Thank you for joining us. Like I said, not a whole lot of news. Ezra Miller just continues to be a jerk. That's all I'll say about that. So, everyone, have a good... Hey, there's me. Hello. So, everyone, have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Have a good week. Have a good whenever. Everyone, stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. £5, Doctor Who money, because I've earned it. Thank you very much. And everyone, have a good rest of your Sunday. And we will catch you next time.